Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, come on in and join the family. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and remember the notification bell so you can be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create lovely DIYs using mostly items that I find at the Dollar Tree. I try to keep my DIYs budget friendly and easy to do. I hope everyone is well, and I hope everyone is staying safe. In this video, I am sharing with you my fall tiered tray. This is part of a challenge that is hosted by the talented domestic diva and Lisa Birmingham. The beautiful host requested that we create a fall decor tiered tray. I knew immediately that I wanted to showcase some beautiful fall florals, but the tier trays that I had was not allowing my floral to be showcased the way that I wanted them, so I had to become ambitious and create a tier tray that will allow my beautiful floral to be showcased the way I wanted. I will have the link to both of the hosts' channels in the description box below, along with the playlist, so you can see what some of the other creators came up with for this challenge. If you want to see how I created this fall tier tray, then keep watching. What I'll be using to create my tier tray is I will be using one of these large dowels, and I did purchase this pack from Walmart for $2, and I'll be using one of these. I also will be using a few, maybe like a pack and a half or maybe 2 packs of these smaller dowels, and I did pick these up from the Dollar Tree. I have some of these little fall wooden leaves from the Dollar Tree as well, and it's 5 in a pack. I will be using 4, and I have one of these little round wooden pieces. I also will be using this burgundy, this deep burgundy color acrylic paint. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this large dowel right down in the center of this round wooden piece. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to attach these small little dowels to the larger dowel. I'm not actually attaching it to the round wooden piece, but to the dowel. And so what I'm going to do is add some glue, and I'm going to attach it to the dowel. And then the next one, I'm going to put the tip right next to the previous one. I'm not gluing them next to each other, the whole one, only the tip. So I'll add the glue. I hope you guys can see this. And then when I add the next one, I'm adding it right next to the previous one, but the tip only, because I want these to be spread out so that my floral decor can kind of sit in between them. I hope that makes sense. And so I hope you can see what I'm doing. I am gluing them right next to each other, so there won't be no spacing at the tip, only between the dowels as they spread out. And I'm just going to continue this step all the way around the dowel. And as you can see, I'm just going to continue to add one of the small dowels to the larger dowel until there's no more space on the dowel. But there is space in between them, but not up against it, because I am gluing them right next to each other by the tip. And so now that the first level is complete, I'm going to do a second level of these dowels, and I'm going to do the same process that I did for the first level. And as you can see, I have completed both levels. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some extra glue on the top of that one and at the bottom of this one, because I just want to make sure that everything is stable and that it stays, because I will be adding mostly floral, but I will be putting some pumpkins and other things on this. And I actually will be transitioning this tiered tray into the holidays, so I might add something a little more heavier, and I just wanted to make sure that everything stays. And now for the top of my tray, that's where I'm going to add my smaller tray using these wooden leaves. And I'm just going to glue these wooden leaves around the top of this dowel, and I'm going to glue one on one side, and then I'm going to glue one right across on the opposite side, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other two. I'm sorry if we were out of frame a little bit, but I hope you can see what I did. And I'm just going to glue the other two right across each other the same way I did the first two. And now that I have completed that, I'm now going to go in with that burgundy color acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint the entire DIY. And now that everything has been painted, I absolutely love this color. I am going to now start adding my decor, but I'm going to show you the items that I'll be using to style this tray. So what I have here is this cute little pumpkin, and I purchased all of these items from the Dollar Tree. I have this cute little adorable owl. I'll be using a 4-pack of these little small pumpkins. I have a 3-pack of these pumpkins here, but I took 2 of them and I painted them with that burgundy paint and distressed them with a little white. I have these 2 cute little fall picks that I'll be using, as well as some sunflowers from the Dollar Tree and some cute little fall leaves. And so what I'm going to do is just get everything prepared that I'll be using. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the flower that's on this cute little pumpkin, and I'm going to attach one of those burgundy sunflowers. And I'm just going to take some hot glue just to tack down the little leaves a little bit. And that's how that looked. And what I'm going to do is just start pulling all of my floral off the bunches so I can add them to my tray. And so what I'm going to do first is glue down those leaves that I pulled off the bunch right on top of the little wooden leaves. And I'm gluing them down in the same direction that the wooden leaves are attached. And now I'm just going to add some glue to my pumpkin, and I am going to glue my pumpkin right on top of the leaves. And so before I add my little other decor like my pumpkins and my little owl, all I'm doing is taking those floral pieces that I pulled off the bunch, and I'm just going to tack all of those down on top of those dowels, and I'm just going to create a cushion tray so I can layer more flowers and layer the pumpkins as well as my little owl decor. And so what I'm going to do for the 2 layers is I'm just going to glue down a bunch of floral pieces just to create a nice layer of cushion. And so now I'm going to add in these little grass pieces. I'm just going to add these in different little spots on the tray. I kind of like these little grass pieces sticking out, and so I'm just going to finish up adding in my floral pieces. I'm going to take those sunflowers and I'm going to glue those down as well. And as for these berry pieces, I actually want to tack these down to the dowel so they can look like they're growing off of the dowel, and I'm going to show you. I just want to go right up along the dowel with those berry pieces. And so I just folded up the stems on those fall picks, and I'm just going to add them to the tray as well. And as for these little pumpkins, they have these little stems on them, and I'm just going to stick these in under this larger pumpkin. Just going to add those around the pumpkin, and then I'm going to add the rest of my decor, and my tray will be complete. And this is how it turned out. So festive, exactly what I wanted. I wanted something very dramatic, something very festive, very fall, and I like how this turned out. I was trying to decorate one of my previous tier trays, but because they are actually like synced in, you really couldn't get the effect that I was looking for. You couldn't see my floral as good, and that's the theme that I wanted for this tier tray. I wanted to be floral with just a few pumpkins, so I am happy how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to go over to Domestic Diva and Lisa Birmingham channel. You will not regret it. And when you get over there, please do me a favor and tell them that Jenny said hi. And also don't forget to check out the playlist so you can see what some of the other creators came up with. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.